Hi, this is Robert Wood with the Keep It Dago podcast. I'm here with somebody doing something outrageous. That is Deshawntae Jones. I'm willing to posit along with him that nobody plays more San Diego music than he does. Now, he's been doing this for quite some time. His momentum has been growing along with the momentum of San Diego's urban entertainment industry. Some of that momentum is directly attributable to him and others. And I'd like to welcome him to the Keep It Dago podcast and welcome him to giving Dago a shout out, man. Go ahead and give Dago a shout out, man.
Shout out to Dago. What's happening with it, Dago? You feel me? It's 9 Kill Radio Zone, man. Mr. San Diego stand up. San Diego or nothing. You know what I mean? Just tapping in, fucking with Keep It Dago podcast. Excuse my language. But yeah, y'all know what it is.
Dago all day. How'd your day go?
Nah,
Yeah,
man.
so let's just get right into it, man. Let's get right into it. So, one of the first things I'd like to know, I recently returned to society after a big hiatus, doing a lot of time, unfortunately, over 17 and a half years. And one of the first things I noticed about the San Diego urban entertainment industry was that you were making a really big push. I looked on Facebook, got something that said here, except 9 Kill Radio, I did. Looked at it and I said, wow, this guy is really pushing Dago. So how long have you been doing that? And how long have you been involved with the San Diego hip hop music scene, period?
For as me pushing it live and direct through the net started in 2014. Me pushing Dago music, I've been doing this since high school. Doing it since the streets was bad, when we really didn't have too many rappers, but we had enough, and the ones we had was our household name rappers. So, since them days of, the Crickets and the Black, the Black Mikeys and the Boss Man Hogs and all that good old stuff, man.
The Issei Unos, the Gangster.
All of them, man. I can go on and on. J.O. Felony,
yeah,
all
on
of
and
them.
on. Steve Vicious.
And since they was doing it, when we didn't really have nobody that was on the platform around worldwide that respected us. But within the town, if you was a Dago baby, we had them, and those are the ones that you followed and represented. So I
think we had one person back then that was really on, and that was Bullet Loco, back then known as J.O. Felony to the wider audience. He was doing it really big, back in the early 90s.
Definitely was. I mean, shit, even when he gotten in the stage where it was like the music that I was looking up to, he was fucking with the East Siders, and you know what I mean? J.O. was putting it down, messing with a lot of mainstream rappers. You know what I'm saying? He dissed Jay-Z was on the Rockefeller camp. You know what I mean? Did futures with Method Man. So, you know what I mean? That dude was always holding it down. I felt, even though I was a young blood, quote unquote, from my side of the part, and he was a Crip, I've always pushed for him like he was one of my own, just on some Dago shit.
Well, that's one of the unique things that I like about you, is because some people just push with their homeboys. My homeboy had something out. My friend had something out. And I noticed, when we first met each other, I sent you an email and I said, do you play Crip stuff too? Do you play non-affiliate stuff? Do you play everybody? Or do you just play your homeboys? And you said, I absolutely, it's Dago, it's me. And I was so impressed, because that is my mindset when it comes to our urban entertainment industry out here.
Facts. I feel like that's something we always slept on. I mean, we always had the Jammin' Z 90s and the, 95.7 and the 933s and shit, even with sickness.net. You know what I mean? A lot of people forget about sickness.net. Like, even though we didn't have too many underground cities messing with us, we had our own push for us. Jack D, shout out to Jack D. You know what I mean? For collabing with Coop and putting it, always holding it down for the town, man. And I feel like that's what makes me different, because it ain't just about San Diego Southeast rap. From the South Bay to Oceanside, I represent all races, all genres of music. I don't give a damn if I have to go back to Tim. You know what I'm saying? With the jazz. You know what I mean? So I mess with all Dago music, man. Chicano rap, everything.
And what do you think about the current? And when I'm asking you what you think about this, I know that you may be a little biased. I may be a little biased, because both of us want to see people in San Diego come together and do something. So it's almost crazy. But what do you
Yeah.
think about the current unity movement in San Diego? And how do you think that that's going to affect this great urban entertainment industry that we're in the process of building?
Shit, that was the purpose, man, to wake these dudes up and use music. You know what I mean? It's just like with sports. It's different things that can connect the people. They got to take that solid mind person that's willing to do it and put it on their back. And I put Dago on my back to say, to see where we at now, it'll help. I feel like that push is gonna help out, open up doors for certain artists to start making music with each other that we would never expect. I mean, OGs to start finally collabing that never did it, but they've been rapping with, you know what I'm saying, in the same era for years. Those are the things that I'm pushing for. And I mean, instead of being quiet, I'm pushing everybody's music, but at the same time pushing it as a push to, hey, if we can get on this, and this, that's gonna open up doors for this, and this. So where I'm at right now, the way I feel great. I feel good. And I hope my city just keep on going at it, man. All generations from all levels, no matter who you are, man up, feel free to come out and start pushing for the change with the fellas, man. Because we all got a position to play. Believe that.
And you know, in the previous conversation, you and I had came up with a little slogan for San Diego, and I want to share that with the public right now.
Yeah.
And what that was get vocal, support local. And so get vocal, support local, man. Come on, do it. You've been doing it. I've been doing it. We came up with the slogan together. But
Period.
come on, Dago, where you at? Get vocal, support local. When I say local, I don't just mean San Diego. I mean, like he said, all the way from San Ysidro, Oceanside, Carlsbad, Escondido. Get vocal, support local, man. Play your local artists. When you see somebody local like Tamara Hill making movies, get on Netflix, get on Amazon.com, log in and watch those movies. You see people giving plays locally, like Ahmad Kenyatta Dents, go support that. You see the unity movement that Big June and those guys are pushing, Baylock and them guys are pushing. My man right here, Deshawntae Jones, is pushing. Get involved and do what you can to make things like that work. Get vocal, support local. What that means is be very vocal about supporting local.
Believe that.
And so we need you guys to do that. Get vocal, support local, man. Let them know, man.
Yeah, ain't no time to be quiet, man. That's that. You got to stand up. They ain't gonna know it if you be quiet. You got to stand up about it, man.
You got to say something, and that's what he's been doing, and screaming it to the rooftop. You know, Dago, this is what we got. We got products, we got offerings. It's not that hard when you're going to YouTube, put together a playlist to at least throw 10, 15, 20 Dago songs in there. It's not that hard to find out who some of the Dago producers are. Cameron Hill is one of them. There are others. And go check out some of their stuff. It's not that hard if you like going to see plays and stuff right now. It's not really going down, but once the theaters open back up, going down there, tapping in with Ahmad Kenyatta Dents and finding out what's hot and supporting local. And it's not just about race.
It's a lot, and not to cut you off, but it's a lot of hot shit out here. Shout out to LXMB. Go tap in with Ryan Ant. You know what I'm saying? On a speaking of Ryan Ant on the business level, shout out to Boomin', shout out to Barely See the Beach, shout out to Boston.
Nipwit, along with Bullet Loco.
Oh, none of that, man. You can't.
Thing together.
You can't, but you know that I'm just on the strength of
TC4,
all the people's out here. It's a lot of hot folks out here.
Perry B, you know, it's so many of them that are out here doing big things and making great products. Shout out to my nephew, Osiris. They call him Slime Dog, SKO. He's just a little click. He's not no gang or nothing, but he just put out a couple videos. Man, we got people out here really doing stuff. And if you guys don't know who some of the people are and you want to know who some of them are, my man recently told me that he is putting together a list of San Diego artists, because nobody knows them like he does, that he'll make available to the public. Just inbox him. Shit.
Period.
Deshawntae Jones, he knows them.
All of them. And I'm talking about, look, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'll tell y'all live and direct. Anybody out there, anybody, I don't care who you are, I got respect for myself.
Challenge.
Whoever it is, If you think you know more of San Diego music than me, it could be DJ Jam, it can be DJ Gil, it can be DJ Alonzo. I go with the old Birdie Bird, any of them. I got love for Dago. But I feel like when I be on my page, I'm so blunt. Sometimes people be like, oh, he rowdy. I can be. Apologize, excuse me, peoples. But for real, my knowledge of the city is so deep. That's why I challenge the town. So anybody top rank that feel like Dago music, holla at me. Let's get a people's a show in Dago, man. I feel like somebody out there need to take that challenge so we can get on one of these big platforms and perform for Dago. Period.
And anybody who doesn't know, but you want to know, tap in with my man.
Oh,
if
7 days a week.
Artists, you want to know more artists, this is the guy you talk to. And if you want to get to know some of the artists, I'm the guy who show you tap into, because we're going to interview him for you. We're going to let you get to know him a little bit more personally. He's going to spin it for you and let you get to know their music a little bit personally. But what it's all about with being this guy, it's all about, man, get to know Dago. Be vocal, support local. Let's go, Dago.
Let's go, San Diego, man. Stand up. You know what I mean? It ain't just it ain't just a word, man. It's a movement. You know what I mean? San Diego stand up is a movement. Get with it.
It's a movement, man. That's why I always say keep it Dago, because I see people doing things and looking at certain things, and I don't expect every single song you listen to be from Dago. I don't expect every movie or every play you watch to be from Dago. But when there are Dago products out there, stop and check us out. We need to have enough unity in Dago that when other artists, mainstream artists, come to our city, come to our county, and they're giving concerts, that they're headlining with Dago people the way they do when they go to other major cities. We're one of the 10 largest cities in the country. Let's act like it.
Hey, I'm gonna piggyback off of what he said, but I'm gonna say y'all need to listen to heavy Dago music. Leave everybody else alone. Stop coke riding with Thizzler and all them. It's Dago City or nothing. You feel me? San Diego or nothing on 9 Kill Radio. Period. So that's how we pushing, man. You know what I mean? Get with it. Look, we're gonna create our own city. Look at it like this. If we push more with each other, there's no way in hell that they can't respect us, because that's called applying the pressure to the world, man. Think about that, Dago.
Because if everybody in Dago is buying, jamming, Dago music, wearing Dago gear, supporting Dago plays, if we're all really keeping it Dago the way that we should, that's why my podcast is called Keep It Dago. If we're all keeping it Dago the way that we should. In New York, they don't have a Keep It New York tour, but guess what? They keep it New York. They play New York music. They wear New York fashions. Same thing in Los Angeles. Same thing in Sacramento. Same thing in Oakland. All the cities where it's booming, that same thing in Houston. They got their screw music. You go to Houston, that's what they listening to. And so we got to do the same thing. You know, we got to wake up, stop the genocide, like his shirt says. And once we do that, we have enough unity in the city to really push. We need to start pushing as a city. We need to be a city where we're saying this is our product and we stand behind it. You can sell
that's what I'm on.
40, 50,000 here, and then the rest of the world will notice you. It's hot. Dago is hot.
Push them Dago podcasts and radio stations and all that like y'all do. New York stations, LA stations, and all that. Ain't nothing wrong with supporting outside your city, but if you can support outside your city, you should be able to dominate your support within your city. That's a fact, man. Not giving no
part of a family. You know, you're gonna push with everybody else, but the people that you go home to and wake up with, you know, you're gonna eat dinner with them, you live in the same house with them, you're gonna push with them before anybody. You're gonna push with your brother before anybody. You're gonna push with your sister before anybody. So look at Dago or your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, your husband, your wife. This is Dago. And this is what we about, man. Deshawntae, let me ask you a question, man. Since you've been doing 9 Kill Radio, since you've been doing it, how much have you noticed the uptick in interest in San Diego products as far as entertainment goes?
A lot. When I hit the scene, no knock to nobody that was doing anything, but I didn't feel like nobody had that voice like you was talking about earlier. You know what I'm saying? It's like nobody had that voice really to push for us all. It was certain pushes, but to collectively stand up and say, hey, it's okay to be Dago as one, Black, brown, Asian, Mexican, Chaldean, you can keep going, refugees. We got them all. You know what I'm saying? It ain't motherfuckers alive, but we got them all. If we push as one, we all right. Now, collectively, since this 9 Kill Radio stuff been booming, I've been seeing my city coming together more and more, let alone it's a blessing to see people outside, lowrider scene, the store, gas station, whatever. Hey, you the 9 Kill Radio dude, right? Hey, man, keep doing what you're doing. People really appreciate it. And I'm not a big-headed person. I don't toot my own horn, but I definitely embrace the love. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate all the love out there, Dago. When people see me, I mean, they holler like, 9Kill, I'm just a regular individual, but I was that regular individual that put it all on my back, and my people's, you know, they salute me, man. I
Well, you
appreciate
know,
it.
and so do I. You know what the big deal about you is? When you spend something, we all win something. Because you spend
Period.
Dago, baby. And that's major.
That's facts.
You
That's
know,
facts.
so I really love that. So let's talk, let's kind of talk about the old school Dago and the kind of flavor of old school Dago and the direction that the Dago flavor is going in now. Break down some of, you know, what you see and what you see in our future.
Honestly, what I see, I'm gonna speak the real. We've been here with the West Coast. When the West Coast music started, our city was slept on. We didn't get added in the roll call. So
and that was our fault because we didn't show up and support each other. We supported
facts. And
everybody else.
look, this is my thing. This is why it made me create 9Kill Radio, because nobody in the town that even had DJ names or whatnot was focused on a platform of all Dago music for us to be heard. Every other city had that in the wall spot. No matter what the radio stations was doing, they had that in the wall spot that was gonna make sure that city was heard. And Dago never had that. So for us to have it and see where we at now, to look from the old school to now, that West Coast peer, gangster, Southeast, active music, till more radio station play, street club, club bangers. I mean, it's a different style out here in Dago, man. I would have to say, I didn't expect it to come that fast. But anybody that's out there and that's real and been watching a city, it's been a blessing to see all these different lanes of music, man. These dudes got talent out here.
Now with Dago, when you see various events held, they're huge. They're starting to look like events.
Shout out to Talk of the Town before we keep on going. Shout out to Talk of the Town for always giving the Dago artists some type of platform to perform on. Got to keep it 100.
Yes, yes. And so when you and shout out to Talk of the Town too. When you look at events that are hosted in Dago now with different artists, people show up more. Facts. Now we just need to get those same people who are showing up more to spend more, buy more, support more, and spread the word more. Yeah, you're spreading the word, but we got to spread the word that we need to spread the word. You feel me?
Exactly. And anytime somebody got something live on from Dago, what I like to do is do watch parties off of it and share their stuff. Because at the end of the day, that's bringing my peoples up in there that don't know about them. And then that's giving somebody else action to share it and bring their peoples on. Me, myself, my slogan is, I just need one a day to get a bar that's San Diego music, San Diego history, whatever. And if you can be that one and help spread the word, why not be that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Period. I feel like that's
on fire for each other. You know, like you have to have love for your city and for yourself to spread this thing. Because if you don't, then it don't work. If you say, well, do Dago got any hard artists? Yeah, they got some okay ones, but check out this Snoop Dogg, check out this new Ice Cube. No, Dago has some hot artists, and here they are, period.
You know what I mean?
You know, don't say Dago has
let
some
alone,
hot artists
I like to,
and then slam in something else.
I like to do mixes like that. You know what I'm saying? San Diego featuring the industry. San Diego featuring Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, or whoever the case may be. See, all these artists that they salute and toot their horn, my city done did collabs with these dudes. And our songs that we put out was slept on. So I felt like the reason why I'm here is to promote them same songs that came out that was hits, but nobody pushed them. And we can't be mad at it. We got to check ourselves. And I see now that
that's kind of weird, like you said, because you'll have something with Dago artists in it doing something with somebody else's major, and people will listen to it just for the other artists that's already major, and they'll ignore our own people that are on there and ignore the hot 16 that he's added to the cause.
Come on, man. Come on. You say you couldn't said it no. You couldn't have said it no better.
And I would like to give a shout out to Nipwood, Bullet Loco. Some of y'all know him as J.O. Felony and Sugar Shaft. They just did some stuff together that's fire. And so it's a lot of people out here doing
definitely
some
shout
fire
out to Sugar Shaft, man, the 6 OG, man. You know what I mean? Baylo, you know what I mean? Baylo for sure, you know, a real general right there.
TC3,
You know what I mean?
TC4,
Hey man, all hey, look, see, even with that,
Terry
you know,
Strong.
a lot of the controversy that go up in my city, man, I'm not expected to play those dudes. And it's not no, oh no, yeah, if you playing music, you supposed to. No, it's not I'm supposed to. And that's why me being as an example, Dago got to take heed, because the stuff that I do is what our city was based on, what we were stuck in our feelings on. Me being from what my section, I'm not really supposed to push for J.O. and them. So at the end of the day, me doing this is not, oh, you know, walk in the park. Oh yeah, okay, well, they should have been doing that. Nah, I had to get up, I had to really step up to something that wasn't normal to do and really represent. Cold part about it, I've been doing it, but I just had to bring it to live so people could actually see, hey man, it's somebody in our town that got the knowledge of music and able to rep for everybody. Everybody can't say that. People will say, I know music, I know this dude, I know that dude. We all know somebody, we all know some of it, but I guarantee from Gangsta Earn, Bully D, Royalty, On Up to these dudes now, Hardini and all of them, San Diego can't keep up. I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Anybody that want to accept a challenge, 7 days a week, 365, San Diego music, every day, every day. Different mix. You can't keep playing the same stuff. I will show y'all how much music we got. And I can't even do it in a year.
That much catalogs.
Come on, man. I got so much Dago music, the Dago artists tap in and be like, hey, man, I need that. Yeah, because you had to follow these dudes. Some of these dudes don't have every album that they put out. A lot of these dudes, it's just like these dudes in the mainstream. They put out stuff back in 2000 and the 90s. Some of these dudes don't even got the hard copy to that.
And if you
they don't even remember all them songs for them albums.
If you want to know who some of these guys are and you want to get in their head, you know, kind of one-on-one and personal, then that's what Keep It Dago here is for. What we do is we spread the word, we interview, and then 9Q Radio spreads the music so you can hear them and see what they're on. But basically, and there are other people who are involved with this, but basically, there are ways that you can get involved with this Dago movement. Please get involved. Please support. Please spread the word. And I know I keep saying that, but that's because I'm so passionate about it. You know, be vocal, support local, please.
All right, man. And I'm gonna do a roll call. Shout out to Smurf P with the nerd water. I mean with the smart water. He got the gangster nerd get down. Shout out to Boston. Shout out to motherfucking Booming. You know what I mean? Stay down. Stay woke. Be on the lookout for my baby bro, man. Stone Diegan. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can look him up. Stay woke, Anthony Hawkins. He's doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Up and coming youngster, part of this push, out here really earning a name for himself, man. He's stepping up. He done lost his father to the streets, homie. So to be one of them youngsters that get out here and be a part of it and not be in a shell and be all bitter, you know what I'm saying? I want to definitely make sure I shout out baby bro live and direct, man, and keep pushing. You feel me? But, you know, all the Dago artists out here, all the producers, all the podcast people, all the radio stations, everybody keep doing your thing. Clothing lines, black-owned businesses. Let's keep on supporting each other, man. Because the more we support each other, there ain't no way in hell we ain't gonna do nothing but go up from here. And that's a fact.
There it is. We got to keep this support going. Now, I do have another question for you. And that question is, when you first started pushing Dago the way that you do, pushing people from any side of the fence, pushing whoever, just to support the city, how controversial was that with you and the people closest to you?
Be honest, it was you're gonna always have your ones and twos that come out the woodworks and got something to say.
Exactly.
But for the most part, it's been a blessing because I did it in a pure way. I was the type of dude that was walking to school with headphones on, bumping New West with all the Bloods and Crips on it. You know what I'm saying? I was bumping Bomb Leary Gang. I was bumping Complex and Contraband and all that shit when I was in high school. So it's when I started doing it, a lot of my friends that know me respected it because they was the same dudes coming to get their songs put on the MySpace page or put on the phone from me. And all they know I bump all sides. So since I've been doing it, ain't been I wouldn't say it's been a bumpy road. It's been lovely. But of course, I don't care who you are, you always gonna get them one or two haters, man, that want to come holler.
Yeah, the one or two. And you know, the thing is that I know to be a fact that people in they gonna need to look at when you're thinking about this guy is from another side of town, this guy is from another set or whatever. I can't bump his music. I can't work with him. You have to look at the models of other successful cities. In Compton, they work with each other. In LA, Watson, the whole county of Los Angeles, they work with each other. The New York artists, you'll see the same people that beef with each other go back and work with each other for the sake of supporting. You know, you go down south, the guys who have some beef have worked with each other before, and then a year or so down the road, they'll go back and work with each other. In other words, they're pushing as a unit so tough that regardless of anything else, they're going to work with each other to ensure the success of that city or of that county or that region. And we need to do the same thing.
And they got to. That's why I tell them, man,
and it works.
It definitely works. And I feel like the more you have individuals like me, they know I didn't collab with a gang. I didn't connected a gang of San Diego artists with producers just on the strength of feeling like, oh, that dude and that dude would make a hit. Some of these dudes would never holler at each other. But since I got a platform and they'll tap in with me, I'm able to utilize and connect dudes. I don't mind doing that. You know what I'm saying? KT Foreign and my young homie, KT Foreign and Lil Nino California had a little beef back, you know what I'm saying, about a year or so ago. And instead of sitting around and choosing a side and doing all that bullshit, I stepped in the middle and said, hey, hold on. Both of y'all hot. You know what I'm saying? Happened to come find out, I know both families. You know what I'm saying? And it be stuff like that. It's like the movie, you know what I'm saying, Blood is Thicker Than Water. Sometimes you'll be beefing with an individual or have so much hate towards the individual and y'all got family or y'all damn near family yourselves.
Yeah. So sometimes you just have to say quit it and let's get it.
Period. So take some time, man. I feel like really the part of manning up is talking shit out sometimes and finding a solution. You know what I mean? Period. So that way both parties can push. And right now with Dago Music, I'm gonna put this out there on Keep It Dago podcast. I'm gonna keep on pressing it. I hope all San Diego Bloods and Crips, that's the real ones, that ain't made music but had wars. Y'all know that people's look up to y'all. Find some way to connect with each other, homie, and give us something that we don't expect. Because that's the type of shit that's gonna make the city really get behind y'all.
And I want to give a shout out to the Thursday Choice Lake meetings. I want to give a shout out to that. You, Stacy Butler, Baylo, Big June, Michael White. I mean, it's a lot of you guys that are going there.
Stay woke.
Yeah, I can't remember everybody right off the top, but it's a bunch of you guys that are going there. So, and I look at it, and I'm so impressed, and I'm so proud to see people in the city getting it together so we can do it together. You know, you got to get it together first, and then we can do it together. And when we do it together, nothing can stop us. Do it together, we can do it through any weather. Nothing can stop us.
So I didn't know a lot of those dudes out there, man, but you know, I felt like I said, man, to sit back and try to find a solution for all of us. Yeah, Stacy Butler was around. Shit, he missed the 90s, you know, and came out in the 2000s and did his thing, and from there ain't fell off. You feel me? Passed the torch down to Mooslaw. You know what I mean? Mooslaw been out there on the four corners of death doing his thing. You know what I mean? Big June always and found some type of connection with the Black and brown community through music. You know what I mean? And collectively, I seen that, homie. So my thing was, why not try to connect the dots with everybody? You know what I'm saying? So that's how the roundtable came about, for everybody to be heard. Michael White and all them dudes, I really didn't know them like that. I would see him at the the lowrider scene sometime with some of his partners and shit. But far as just knowing of certain dudes and doing my homework and being a San Diego baby, I sat back and watched these dudes and reached out to them. Even reached out to dudes that we got that support the push that stay out of town. You know what I'm saying? Just to be that foundation from the old school to the youngsters to come find a solution and push as one. Everybody got something that they doing themselves, but who really out here making a challenge for all of us to come together? I felt like I was the one that had to challenge the city to say, hey, let's get together and do it together.
And a shout out to CJ too. I want to give that shout out to CJ of Wrong Kind.
Wrong Kind.
Because they do. He was my very first interview for the Keep It Dago podcast. I'm gonna go back and revisit him. And that hip hop 5K that they was doing, or I think it was hip hop 5K.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hip hop 5K that they was doing is a tremendous unity event. And so I just want to give a shout out to him for that. And with that being said, is there anything else you want to cover before we go? Of course, we'll be doing it again real soon. I invite you to come on anytime you feel there's something you'd like to come on and sit down and get down about.
I'm going to get on one for 2 minutes and I'm going to get on. Shout out to motherfucking Loose Lyrics, K to Mac, you know what I'm saying? Fudge Mac, you dig? Lil Weirdo, Obnoxious, Perry B, Big June, Don Moo, Mitty Slick. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, TC3, TC4, motherfucking King Slumps. You feel me? Jay Bates out here working, doing this shit. Shout out to Gary Ruff. You feel me? IMG out there connecting and doing this motherfucking thing. RG connecting with Boosie Badass and all these top dogs out here. He's currently right now shooting a movie for the Blueface dude. You know, shout out to Blueface. But just back to Dago, man. Hardini, follow JoJo. Everybody out here working. I can go on and on and on, as y'all can see, man. Keep working. I'm bumping y'all. Anytime something premieres, expect it on 9 Kill Radio. And now listen to me again. Every time something premieres, expect it on 9 Kill Radio soon as it drop. And y'all be slipping on me. I'll be bumping songs before they even drop on a Thizzler, any of that. A lot of these dudes tap in with me personally and will send me the email and treat me like a San Diego DJ to give me action and push their stuff first.
I keep telling you are a San Diego DJ. Stop that. Don't you do that.
It's most love, man. I give credit to the ones that came before me, man. Shout out to DJ Gal,
but
DJ
San Diego DJ too.
Hey, King Arthur. You know what I'm saying? Birdie Bird, all of them, man. I'm not knocking nobody that do their thing out here. You know what I'm saying? It's people that came before me. But as of now, 9 Kill Radio is San Diego's music plug.
There you go. So you know how I always like to end it. Keep grinding, keep it real, and always
keep it Dago.
There you go, baby. Let's keep it Dago.
Yeah, that.
Keep it Dago. Check out 9 Kill because he's keeping it Dago. Please
7 days a
get
week.
vocal about supporting Loco. Shout Dago to the top of your lungs. And let's do this, San Diego.
All right. As a whole, though, shout out to the Brown Pride side, man.
Support San Diego artists. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you.